Now, Peter, as we may remember, is one of the more famous disciples. He's the one that denied Jesus 3 times at the night of our Lord's arrest. He's also the one that Jesus says will be a pillar in the church. Peter is a large and important figure in the New Testament and the Christian faith. In the beginning of Acts, in the beginning of our book of Acts, Peter acts like the message of the gospel is really just for the Jews. At the beginning of the church, he's unsure if the Gentiles, which is the title for anyone who is not Jewish, he's unsure if they should even be part of said church. But then, as we read in Acts 10, one day Paul is hanging out at a friend's house and he goes up onto the roof to pray. And while he's praying, he gets really hungry. But before he can eat, he falls into a trance and the Lord gives him a vision. And Peter sees heaven open and something like a large sheet is lowered, and it is full of animals that in the Old Testament God had told the people that they should not eat. A bunch of animals that were known to be unclean. Peter hears a voice that says, "Get up, Peter, kill and eat." Peter freaks out and responds, "Surely not. I have never eaten anything that is impure or unclean." The voice then says to Peter, "Do not call anything impure that God has made clean." This happens 3 times, this interaction between Peter and the voice, and then the sheet is taken back up to heaven and the vision ends. As Peter's coming back to his senses, he's trying to figure out what the meaning of that whole thing was, and there's a knock on the door. 3 men have been sent to fetch Peter, men sent by a Roman centurion, a Gentile named Cornelius, a man whom God told in a dream to fetch Peter, that Peter might teach them about the gospel. Peter then understands the vision of the animals on the sheet. He recognizes that the gospel is for everyone, including the Gentiles. So Peter is enlightened. He knows the truth. He knows that we cannot call anything impure that God has made clean.